Hey guys, welcome back to Diegesis. My name is Maple.
And I'm Arianna.
And today we're watching Breaking Bad. We're on season 3, episode 9.
There, my two uncles were known far.
Oh, look, it's
like
a commercial for
delicious
Lapono.
cooking. They seasoned their zesty chicken using only the freshest herbs and spices. People call them Los Pollos Hermanos.
Los
Chicken
pollos
brothers.
hermanos.
Today we carry on their tradition in a manner that would make my uncles proud.
I've never seen someone cut a bell pepper like that.
In my life.
The old ways are still best at Los Pollos Hermanos.
Los
But don't take my
pollos
word for it.
hermanos.
One taste, and you will know.
You think they put meth in the chicken
God, I hope so.
to get people like addicted to their chicken?
Evil plan. Look at how they're like, moving it. And like fucking storage bins. Like, that's crazy.
Honestly, I love organization tools. I love storage bins.
I love a storage bin.
I love a good
Have
storage
you ever
bin.
seen the ones that go on top of your garage and they slide in?
Yes, exactly.
Talk dirty to me, Poppy.
Wow, this is amazing. Look how good they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Oh, into the seasonings. That's so smart. That's literally one of the best covers of all time.
Into the fry batter, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then the ones with the stars.
Yeah, I like the music.
Jesus. Better over than under.
Over by 1.5 pounds. I thought you were all like precise. We'll just save it out till next week.
We ship it as is.
What are we, running a charity?
Leave it. One batch, one ship. Stop complicating things.
Yeah, because homie killed homie for you, basically. I get you, Walt. I see you.
Why are you purposely giving him free meth? Hey, I've been crunching numbers, all right?
Well, you've been crunching numbers.
Yeah, I've been crunching numbers, and I don't gotta be a mathematician to figure out that this deal you made is bullshit.
We both earned.
Yeah. I know. 1.5 million each. Whoop-de-doo. What's he getting? Huh?
Jesse, it's not the time to get greedy, man.
A pound.
That's probably high.
Hi. What, for our stuff? Hey, look, say he's getting 40 a pound, all right? 200 pounds a week for 3 months. And like, what happens at the end of the 3 months? 200 pounds a week for 3 months. That's 2,400 pounds. 2,400 times 40,000 is, and I swear to God, I double-checked this like 10 times.
$96 million.
Oh my God.
All right, 96.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it to a certain
96
degree.
to our 3. That is messed up, yo.
Yeah, they each
so
could probably
messed
be
up.
getting 3.
Fairness-wise,
Or at least 10 mil.
Yeah.
You are now a millionaire.
Did he like grow
world do you live
conscious
in?
recently?
What's that?
Did Walt grow?
the dudes who are
Yeah.
actually doing all the work ain't getting fisted. What is going on with you lately?
Yeah, he's because
happening
he knows he almost got freaking
Hey,
jacked.
can't we just... Hey, we gotta hash this out.
His brother-in-law.
What's more
got
important
sniped?
than money?
Hi, Maria. Is it okay if I visit?
It wasn't Gomi's fault.
I know, for real. He was like not even there. Like,
Buddy, it's me, right here.
Asshole. Man, he got you good.
Glad to see you still have your twisted sense of humor. Check this out. Got something that'll make you feel better. Been keeping an eye on that blue meth of yours. 6, 7 weeks, nothing. Then all of a sudden, boom, it's popping up everywhere. Look at the new locations. A teeny here and there, strictly street level amounts. You're the only one who saw this coming.
Well, 3 cheers for me. This thing doesn't do a damn thing.
It's probably still on lockout.
yeah, get that morphine.
I hope he doesn't like get a problem with it.
Sorry.
God, I know. Like,
That's like
who
how-
else is about to be bad?
The only reason, though, even breathing, is I got a warning call. 1 minute before they attacked me. Somebody called my cell
Yeah.
and told me to expect it.
Oh, he has to know. I feel like it was Saul or the guy.
On
Like,
the incoming.
Would have called to warn you.
I don't know.
He looks as in actually in like massive pain.
well, because Skylar's gonna suspect now that maybe it has something to do with him. Because I think it could be like, oh, like Hank is a DEA agent. Like, yes, like,
Yeah.
did he mess with the cartel? Yeah, he also shot Tuco, but like,
And
it's
I'm sure
okay,
they
yeah, here we
figured out
go.
that it's like Tuco's cousins too. You know what I mean? I hope. Or if she knows, that's like really bad.
I had nothing to do.
Mm.
Are we safe?
No, girl, you're not.
Now you are, because homie's dead
Are you safe?
For now, for
for the
3
3
months.
months. Yeah.
What about you?
Mm.
Face looks better. How's it all going? Anything you want to tell us about?
Like my interesting life. One day pretty much bleeds into the next. Been working a lot. Got a job.
Job is good.
It's in a laundromat. It's totally corporate.
Corporate laundromat.
It's like rigid, all kinds of red tape. My boss is a dick. The owner's super dick. I'm not worthy or whatever to meet him, but I guess everybody's scared of the dude. Place is full of dead-eyed douchebags. The hours suck and nobody knows what's going on.
Sounds kind of Kafkaesque.
Yeah,
Kafkaesque, what does that mean?
I don't know.
totally Kafkaesque.
Yep.
Hey, Julie.
This is chrysanthemum. That looks like chrysanthemum,
Yeah.
right? Look at these.
Wow, look at the size of this basket. It's got so many goodies in it. Look, chocolate covered.
I've never
pretzels
watched
and
Reno 911, but this makes me
cheesecakes
think
and
of that
some
skit
fancy designer
that
olives.
I've seen clipped from an episode where they're
You're gonna have to fight me for those, Hank.
it's two of the officer ladies
Ted Beneke.
like drinking the guy's like and eating all of his gift baskets.
You all this time
Have you
off.
seen that?
And now this. Get me a job there.
How's everybody doing today?
That's funny.
We're good.
Hi, Hank. Just going to do a quick peripheral response, all right?
Moment of truth.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it that. All right, now I want you to tell me if you can feel this. All right. I got this.
Yeah.
How about
He's gonna
now?
be paralyzed.
I hope not.
Do it again, would you?
Right there.
Yeah, I feel a tingle.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being your normal level of feeling and 1 being no feeling at all.
I don't know. 4.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
Okay, there.
Yeah, 6.
So this is good news, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It looks like some nerve function is returning.
God. All right. So when do we get him walking again?
It's important that we manage our expectations. We're talking about months of very hard work, and even then, the odds, they're not great.
Yeah, and I wonder
We
like
can't
back
know for sure.
in this,
When does he
years
start
ago,
physical therapy?
We've sent the paperwork.
how
to
has physical
insurance.
therapy
It's
evolved to
high
today?
priority. We
Yeah.
should have pre-authorization in the next few days, certainly by early next week.
No, that's not going to do it. I've looked into this. The sooner physical therapy begins, the better his chances are. He needs daily sessions, isn't that right?
Well,
Actually, your plan's treatment program covers 4 sessions a week.
Actually, she asked the doctor.
plan-wise, 4 treatments a week is fairly typical.
If Hank had more physical therapy with better therapists, wouldn't it be more likely he would walk?
Is the health plan's way medically justifiable? Sure. Is it absolutely optimal?
You know, screw it. I'm going to make sure he gets what he needs and they can just reimburse me later.
Mrs. Schrader, I get your frustration, really, I do. But my best advice is stay in the network. Don't go out of pocket.
I hate our
Physical
healthcare
therapy is just
system.
the beginning. We're talking nursing care, modifications to your home, occupational therapy. If you don't follow the insurance company's procedures, they may never pay you back. I've seen patients and their families go bankrupt waiting to be reimbursed.
Who is the best physical therapist that you know?
I can give you some names, but they're not likely to be on your plan.
And that is why
America.
America.
God bless the USA.
Went ahead and started without you. Ladies, this is Jesse.
Oh man, I need
in
a
for the full treatment. Hey, kick off your
I
shoes,
need a
lay back,
pedicure.
exfoliate. So where's the maestro? What is he out parking the minivan?
Look like a shadow?
Since the genius can't be bothered, today's your lucky day. Look around, kiddo. It's all yours.
What?
This is how we're
This-
laundering our money.
You are now the owner of this fine establishment.
For free?
Free? Oh, ladies, cover your ears. No. Hey, this is a squeaky clean, highly profitable, at least potentially, local institution. At $312,000, it's a steal.
312,000.
Don't you get it? On the outside, it's a nail salon, right? On the inside, it's the best money laundry a growing boy could ask for. Wait! Hey, ladies, thank you. Thank you. Good job. Come on. Humor me here for a second. You know you need to launder your money, right? Do you understand the basics of it? Placement, layering, integration?
I ain't buying no damn nail salon, so just forget it.
Because I got 3 little letters for you, IRS. If they can get Capone...
And they don't play.
You. What do? They take every penny and you go in the can for felony tax evasion.
It's the one thing I don't play with, except for this
You
year.
didn't launder your money. You give me your money, okay? That's called placement. This is the nail salon, right? I take your dirty money and I slip it into the salon's nice, clean cash flow. That's called layering. Final step, integration. The revenues from the salon go to the owner. That's you. Your filthy drug money has been transformed into nice, clean, taxable income brought to you by a savvy investment in a thriving business.
So you want me to buy this place so I can pay taxes? I'm
Yes.
a criminal, yo.
Yeah, and if you want to stay a criminal and not become, say, a convict, then maybe you should grow up and listen to your lawyer.
Right. So you can get your 5%.
No, that's 17%.
I heard you say 5. You said it right in front of me.
That was for your partner. It's privileges of seniority and all. But for you, it's the usual, 17%, and that's a bargain.
I understand where Jesse's coming from because he's getting so frustrated, like at the money he could be making or whatever. But like, also, you wouldn't be making that money because you have no way to get rid of it the way he does. Like, I get the frustration, but come on, you got to be smart about it. You're not just a lowly dealer anymore.
Walter, you seem troubled. How can I help you?
Is that a veggie tray?
To see you.
Yes. Again.
Clear the air. And I think it's in our best interest to lay the cards on the table.
Okay.
Well, that's the best way to do business.
My brother-in-law, moments before he was attacked, someone called to warn him. I believe that same person was protecting me, the assassins. I believe I was their prime target, but that somehow they were steered away from me to my brother-in-law. I think that this person was playing a much deeper game. He made that phone call because he wanted a shootout. He bloodied both sides. Set the American and Mexican governments against the cartel and cut off the supply of methamphetamine to the Southwest.
Correct.
Yeah, but you don't know why.
If this man had his own source of product on this side of the border,
Then there's no need for
he
him.
would have the market to himself. The
He's not
rewards
dumb.
would be enormous.
Ooh, look how cold his eye is right now. Look at that stare.
I can't pretend I don't know that
Oh my
person
god,
is you.
his eye looks dead as
I
Oh,
want
those shadows though.
no confusion. I know I owe you my life. And more than that, I respect the strategy. In your position, I would have done the same.
Ooh, he got an eyebrow. He got
One
a
issue,
squished eyebrow from him.
which troubles me. I don't know what happens when our 3-month contract ends.
What would you like to happen?
I want security for my family.
Then you have it. $3 million for 3 months. That was our agreement. Extended annually, $12 million a year.
Jeez.
Call it 15. Open-ended.
I mean, to
How
do
much is
what
that?
you
How much is that a month, guys? I'm sorry.
I can never do math.
That's
so.
still only 1.25
a month. That's not a lot. Oh my god.
Which even then, that's just like
okay, but yeah, no, it's
holy. Can that car even go that fast?
He's got it. I'm stressed.
Woo! Jesus, take the wheel. Oh my god.
Literally.
Just go skydiving. Hello? Hello? Truck. Oh my god. My stomach would be in my ass. I'd be clenching my. Oh my god!
How many times have we talked about like how we don't do that? Like we don't do car accident stuff. Like
I would not be able to keep driving after that.
Oh no.
I would maybe almost cry.
Oh, I would be.
But I think I would be so overwhelmed that I wouldn't be able to produce like the proper tears.
Gets us riled up in our daily lives. Let me ask you something. If you had the chance to do anything you wanted, what would you do?
Make more green, man. A lot more.
Forget about money. Assume you have all you want.
Guess I would make something.
Building things like carpentry or bricklaying or something.
Woodworking. I took a lot of tech classes because it was just a big jerk off. But
I love woodworking.
this one time I had this teacher, I guess he was like a Marine or something before he got old. My project for his class was to make this wooden box, you know, just like a box, you know, to put stuff in. So I wanted to get the thing done as fast as possible. I figured I could cut classes for the rest of the semester, and he couldn't flunk me as long as I, you know, made the thing. So I finished it in a couple days, and looked pretty lame, but it worked. So when I showed it to Mr. Pike, he looked at it and said, "Is that the best you can do?" I don't know. Maybe it was the way he said it, but it was like he wasn't exactly saying it sucked. He was just asking me honestly, is that all you got? For some reason I thought to myself, yeah, man, I can do better. So I started from scratch. I made another. And by the end of the semester, by like box number 5, you should have seen it. It was insane. I built it out of Peruvian walnut with inlaid zebra wood. It was fitted with pegs, no screws. I sanded it for days until it was smooth as glass. Then I rubbed all the wood with tung oil so it was rich and dark. It even smelled good. It was perfect.
What happened in the box?
I gave it to my mom.
They have art co-ops that offer classes. Adult extension program at the university.
You know, I didn't give the box to my mom. I traded it for an ounce of weed.
You don't deny coverage to a hero.
Aaron Paul is the king of
No, I'm agreeing with you.
long length monologues, and I don't care what you say. He delivers the best monologues out of like everyone I feel like we've watched.
You said yourself that Elliot and Gretchen's money didn't cover everything. I want to be there in case he wakes up.
With all they're giving him, he'll sleep till morning.
What the hell?
Hey, Sky.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
What just happened?
I would have screamed.
See her.
I would have been like, oh my god, I would have.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, Marie knows
This is
something's
Ted.
up.
My boss. Oh, you're Ted.
You know, we care about Skylar so much that naturally that extends to the whole family.
Are you coming in?
No, yes.
Oh, yeah,
No,
you
yes.
should. Come on in, Ted.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't. I'm so uncomfortable.
We were just having some wine. Would you like a glass?
No, thanks.
Thanks for stopping by, but it's actually not the best time for a visit. So
Can we just talk for a minute?
I
Oh,
know
he's
you need
fiending.
But I haven't heard from you in days, and I've left messages.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You gave me all that time off, and I really should have.
That's not my point. I care about you.
Yeah, I was gonna. It is actually
yeah.
It's
fucked up.
just
Like
this
she
thing
can't
with
do that to
Hank has
people. Like that's
been
not
a
cool.
nonstop horror show, you know.
I probably shouldn't be seeing the guy that I banged to get my husband out of the house.
But I really.
I gotta say, your sister's seeing me here. I mean, so what? I'm divorced. You're divorced. So what?
Okay, let's talk about it later, Ted. Okay?
Is there some reason for secrecy I'm not getting?
Later,
Because
Ted. Not now.
Skylar, just tell me.
You really want to do this now? Are you really going to make me do this right now?
God damn. She does. She.
Wow.
What the?
You're right. Bad idea to come here.
I would say about no one in this show, about no one, emotes properly.
I know. I'm like, she doesn't need to yell.
He just wants to know. Like, you went
Level-headed.
from, like, sneaking over to his place
Like, you
to
basically
bang it out.
love bombed him and then abandoned him. Like that doesn't feel good for anybody.
Right.
Like that's messed up, dude.
What's the point of being an outlaw when you got responsibilities?
Darth Vader.
Okay, this is where I'm losing him, though. You know what I mean?
Death Star.
Okay.
Just saying.
I gotta pay taxes now? What the hell's up with that? That's messed up, yo. That's Kafkaesque.
We need to Google that because I know he doesn't know what it means.
Yeah, what?
But like,
Let's kick it back in the
I hate that I don't. Know
I
what
like
it means.
actually don't know what that
I don't know what
means.
it means.
Booyah!
I thought you didn't want to start singing again.
Too
though.
short. We need no RV. All we need is a bicycle, some Drano, soda bottles.
Where's your self-respect? Come on.
It maybe it ain't top shelf, but we could at least move it. It's still kind of dry out there. Let's sell on the street.
Who says we sell on the street? Maybe I know a whole new market. Maybe all we need is the meth.
Yo, he's gonna start skimming the extra.
Hey. The yield. Come on.
201.8.
Called it. That's gonna go bad.
I see a couple new faces. Anybody want to introduce themselves?
Shut up. No. They're about to infiltrate NA.
My name's Brandon.
This is gross.
Okay, Brandon.
I hate.
You want to tell us something about yourself?
Well, why I'm here. It's just one thing. It's meth. Thought I had it kicked a couple times, you know? But this new version of it hit the streets and
This is so gross. This is
Not that
so
blue
gross.
Oh, sorry. I didn't raise my hand.
No, go ahead. This is what we do.
you had it too.
Yeah, bro. I wish I never even heard of it. It's like lighting my whole head on fire.
Yeah, this stuff will burn you down. Only reason I have a hope in hell is because it's long gone.
That's the shame of it.
Nah, man. Don't tell me that.
I hear it's back in town.
It's not gonna be good.
This is like so
Stay
gross.
Strong, bro. Stay strong.
Wow.
Ew. Okay. So you're gonna skim the top of the product that you're doing for homie, which is stupid.
And he is not going to be in a wheelchair at 43.
He's gonna pay for it.
Jesus.
Marie's a purple person. She's gonna get it done. Hank will walk again.
He ain't wrong.
I just wish there was something more that we could do.
I never. Walter is wearing his glasses. It's like up on his head, not behind his ear.
We can always pay their bills. Please, it's tens of thousands of dollars. We have the money. Walt earned it.
Skylar.
I think Marie should know the truth.
Skylar, I really don't think this is a good idea. I think that
You're into gambling. Walt and I,
Oh.
we've had our problems lately. You know that. And what it all came down to really was money. And looking back, I don't think I ever really understood what it was that he was going through. It was knowing that he was going to leave behind nothing. And so that's how this all started, for better or worse. He wanted to provide. He paid his medical bills the only way he knew how. I thought that
Elliot and Gretchen paid for your treatment.
Yeah, I thought so too. The truth is, he never took their money, not a dime. He was too proud to take what he considered to be charity. Isn't that right? He put his mind to it. And, you know how Walt is. He's a problem solver.
Is it good to have her making up a lie for him? Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, really, what is he doing besides gambling, though?
This system. A system for counting cards in blackjack.
oh, that's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, like Rain Man? Well, he was convinced that if he put enough money into it, he'd have a statistical edge.
Statistical.
Yes, statistical.
So he, every spare minute,
He's like trying to
was
follow
at
it.
some card table somewhere. And at first he went to the casinos, but then he realized that.
He's like so into.
Report your winnings to the IRS, and if it gets reported, your family might find out. And if you do not want your family to find out, then you find another place to gamble, like an illegal backroom game.
So you're giving as much away as you possibly can.
All those long
While also still accusing him of doing something completely bad and illegal.
Yeah.
spend away from home.
At least you can almost finally kind of be honest with his sister.
Sort of leading a double life, weren't you?
Oh my God.
But it shouldn't matter to her. She's literally a shoplifter.
But it's literally like Skylar's way of finally telling her almost everything.
Everything.
Take that, Marie.
Oh, so
The night that Walt disappeared, he lost $14,000. It was his pension fund, our savings.
she is
Couldn't live with it.
This is
crazy. She's so good.
To understand, how could you?
She had to find a way to make herself not the bad guy too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's honestly
this
impressive.
System of his.
It
he finally got it to work.
Yeah, it works.
Because he's cooking meth.
So all this is to say,
Donating the money.
Look, he like
Goes
looks
spots.
proud. He almost looks proud.
That's what I was saying. They're gonna figure, like, they're like meant for each other. Like, with how she was, I don't know. Like,
Much money.
Walt,
He's like, how much am I gonna tell? How much am I willing to give? Too, though, you know?
It's into 7 figures.
Holy Mary, Mother of God.
holy Mary, Mother of
Look
God,
at her.
yeah.
Look at her.
Gonna pay his bills.
I did very well.
But he also gets to take, like, he gets to
He
take
gets to take
credit.
go.
Oh, this is huge. Skylar, go off, Queen, a little bit right now.
Use it to take care of Hank.
Please.
And honestly, Walt, you owe Hank.
How did you come up with that?
It was amazing.
Oh my God, he's like, oh, I love you so.
I learned from the best.
They're gonna bang in this lounge right now.
Yeah, for real.
That's why she sent Ted away.
Something tells me that Hank is here because of you.
Oh, maybe not.
And I'm not forgetting that.
Just kidding.
She's like, you're gonna spend your money, and I still accuse you of doing something illegal. Like,
It's just like a little bit less illegal.
oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay,
Oh
so
my
wait.
God, Skylar was on a rampage.
Because I need to Google this right now.
She was on a rampage. Yeah, we need to Google the name of the episode.
Okay, we're not the only ones Googling it. Extremely unpleasant, frightening. Extremely unpleasant, frightening, and confusing, and similar to situations described in the novels of Franz Kafka. He is caught up in a Kafka. Okay, so I guess it's like a way.
Like a state
Yeah.
of okay.
Like surreal. A situation that is almost surreal. And it's like, like it's almost. Not poet. I can't think of a term, but it's basically alluding to a style of writing.
Yeah, okay.
So,
All right.
okay.
Okay.
Now we get it.
Damn, Skylar
saying
was
something-
on one this
I
episode.
can't.
She's crazy. She was going in.
Also, Jesse.
Jesse
just
too? Jesse was
like this is wild. Like y'all are about to start skimming. We saw that idea.
Oh, that's
pop in
gonna be
your
such
head.
a bad
And then
idea.
you're selling to your
Because
NA group.
somebody's gonna say
Rehab
something.
group.
Well, they're gonna see it move through the streets and they'll be like, we're not selling that. Like, why is our product out here if we're not selling it?
Well, they said they were finding it there though.
Or was that because they have it? They're saying that.
No, because when Gomi came in and showed
had
him
the map, it is
and he
there,
said-
okay.
and he said, and it's even here in town.
Oh yeah, okay. Here in
It's a cornered market.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna sell you're gonna sell meth. Also, like, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna go find all the meetings in the area? Gonna find out which church has it on what days and go, that's so
That's
gross.
sick. That's crazy. That's
actually
That's
dark.
awful. Like you're killing people and hurting them really bad.
That's dark. I'm like, oh, but then Skylar with Ted, but then Skylar with Walt just I'm sorry, I know people hate Skylar, but a woman scorned, she was so annoying the first season, but like a woman scorned in a way where like he kept her in the dark and everything else. Nothing Skylar has done, she's done it correctly.
Well, and I think people should think about
But-
like how has betrayal felt to you in your life? I think at some point in time we all are betrayed by someone we love or some sort of situation. It could be from when you were younger or like if you're an
Yeah.
older adult, like it could be like with a job. Like think about how it feels to have like a sense of security or like a sense of knowing of what's supposed to be your environment.
Right.
And then somebody telling you, yeah, like this is how
And
it is,
then
this is how it is.
knowing.
And then
Knowing it's not-
and then completely shifting off of that and like just leaving
Like
you.
knowing someone's lying to you.
Yes, and then
Not
and
knowing
then,
what, but knowing.
Yes, and then you get cornered. So basically, like you think like Skylar, like or like as a child, like you're stuck with the people who are supposed to be there for you, like loving you. You don't have anywhere to go. Like
Mhm.
she is pregnant, like that's her house. She obviously wasn't working. Like she doesn't have anywhere to go. Like she's stuck with Walt. Like or it would take her time in
Mhm.
order to move away from him or get out of that situation.
Mhm.
So it's just like you have to think like how like under that amount of pressure with that little of resources and
And you
constant
can't share it with anybody.
and to be in such like an emotional like they're constantly fighting with each other like
Her cortisol
there's no
levels.
like for either of them there's no like coming down like they don't have a come down period of like I'm sure people have gotten into fights in the comment section with other people where it's like you feel like you're losing your mind. Like you can't even think anymore, like hear the other person or think about what you even want to say anymore. So it's like I get that people hate Skylar, but it's also like they have written her in a way where it's like, what would you do? What would
get
you
it.
have done? Like
She finally gets to share with Marie, makes Walt a bad guy, still not to the degree that he actually was, you know what I mean? But still, she gets to finally vent. She gets to go besides her, divorce lawyer who's telling her to do the opposite. She goes that she's gonna finally get some sympathy. Someone finally sees where she's coming from with all this and why
and now
divorce has happened and
has
everything
a
else
reason.
and has a reason.
Yeah.
And it's not just I just decided to do this out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, Walt still was coming off looking like the good guy, and she was just unreasonable.
Yeah.
Granted, you went and banged a guy who was also a criminal, so like I get it, but also I also get her and her way of thinking. So then to be like, and then to nail it home, I know you're why Hank's here, and nothing you say is gonna make me think differently.
Yeah.
Boom.
Because what else? Yeah. Because and that's the thing. It's like
Dolph protests too much.
Because if she comes out and she's like, I don't know. Yeah, I think Skylar,
I get it. I just get it. I like understand why she would do it and in that way. Like, could you imagine like having all this information and knowing why and like no matter what card you play, like she's not great. She's not innocent in the scenario by any means. But
Well, and it's still the same
she's
thing,
still
like
continuously the bad guy. Time after time after time after time.
Well, and I think having this happen to Hank, it makes her realize, like, even if she did get away from him, like, Walter
Everyone's
sat down
still in danger.
and asked for safety for his family,
Mhm.
but like that doesn't matter. She like realizes like, oh, like I'm not safe. Like it doesn't matter. Like
Right.
if I divorce you, it doesn't matter if I get away with you. I'm not safe. Like
I'm still associated to you in
Yeah.
every way that matters. I'm still something you hold dear. My children are still something that you hold dear. My children are a way that someone could get after you. Like, it's just all
Yeah.
bad. Ugh. That was good. That was a good episode.
Yeah,
from start
it
to
is.
finish, that opening to that ending
I
scene.
know. I just wish people like didn't hate Skylar so much. Like, yeah, okay, like what she did isn't cool, but like it's just like I don't know.
I mean,
like
we hated
after
Skylar
time,
pretty hard.
I mean, I'm hating on some of the things she's doing,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like whatever. Like like they all kind of suck. Like everybody kind of sucks, which I think is the point.
Yeah.
But it just sucks that like I feel like there's like a large group of the audience of this show that like just like hates Skylar because
And they can't
of
even like
some woman this thing or some this thing or women boo 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 like thing like I like it's just I don't know. I wish there could be like where's the people where we can like dig into the like nuances of like how people behave, like why people behave in certain ways, like what's actually going on, because like
the
there's
psychology
yes
of it
like
all.
where are the people we could talk about the psychology of it, because I don't think like I just think like
and I look at everything through that lens too, and I can't help it. It's not
yeah I did you see that wow
Yes.
yeah
sorry.
but it's like because
Yeah.
it's like okay like whatever, like if you hate her then you're not looking into it far enough for me.
It's
like that's just such a
it's like that
surface
piece
level
where
thing.
you're
It's just like
forgetting that
okay
people are there's so many more dimensions. and
Yes,
there's so
like,
many more
they're
layers.
built
And there's
like
so many
layers.
reasons why people do what they do at the root cause of it and all. It's like being put. Yeah, it's just I don't know.
You know what?
I get
like,
exactly
'cause
what
that's
you're saying
fun. Like
because
that's fun to
for
me.
me.
Yeah,
That's why
and
we love
I
true crime.
sometimes feel like it's like I could have like probably a whole like character analysis of like of Skylar and Walter and their relationship dynamic.
I would love
which
to sit
is
down and build profiles and be like, what do you think? What are the odds? And like narrow it down to what they experienced in like childhood from the little bit of information we have. But because they say that like he has to go see his mother when he goes to go cook for all those days, right?
Right.
When she drops on, and like his mother is the worst. So like, what did his mother do to make him have this concept of how he feels about his ego and narrow that down, and then narrow in what have Marie and Skylar
that would be such a good
experience
that would be such a
in their-
good
like,
podcast.
what
I
could
would
we, like,
eat that up.
What could we like?
I
Bring,
think
like we could like speculate and like make a like, girl, I'm about to have me a board with some red
I
strings
think
of trauma,
Walter,
you know,
I bet
like-
Walter because I bet he could be.
There's so many
I would
things.
if I had to guess, like
Let me go-
his mom could have possibly made him responsible for
His
her
m-
emotional temperament.
110% mom's
and because
a narcissist.
because he has to like fix it. He's supposed to like
Yep,
fix all this stuff.
110% mom's
but
a
But
narcissist.
it's like
Yep.
it has to be the best, like the
Yeah.
best of the best.
Mhm.
And if it's not the best of the best, but then I think that also causes him to have this capability to obviously like self-destruct at times because
Mhm.
losing out on the company.
Yeah.
With Gretchen and everything, and him leaving.
I'm telling you,
dude, that would be such a good
can
idea.
we magically create another day of the week so we can do
Oh my
this?
god, and do character analysis, like psychoanalysis of TV characters.
This gives me such
That
a
is
big
such a good
lady
idea.
boner.
But that's what I'm talking about. It's like when you like when
Yeah.
there's so many people like in our comment section, and I get it. Like most of the time, like I feel like most of us just end up like most of you watch the videos and then don't really like generally say anything. That's how I usually interact on YouTube.
Yeah.
Normally too is like I'll watch it. I'm like, yeah, I love that. Then maybe I'll like it. And then I'm like out of
I'm
there.
out,
Like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not commenting. I don't really say anything. But so, but like it's like I wish that there were more people that would comment that like don't necessarily like feel any particular way about Skylar. Like it's like, yeah, obviously like you get like what she's doing is like not great. Like we understand too, like what Walter's doing is not great, but it doesn't have to like consume like every thought or thing, because it's like what is making that happen? Like why is that happening? You know?
Yeah, and I think that's I think that's just because
That's
we like
more
the
interesting
layers.
to me. The
And
layers are more interesting to me than being
absolutely.
like, I hate her because he like no, like it's like what are the layers in that? Like let that go. Like the feeling how you feel about it doesn't matter, but like why why would a character be able
this
to
is
elicit that type of
why
response? And I just think it's
I
interesting.
love it when our whatever it is neurodivergent come together on the same
Yeah,
brain
so we,
because
like,
we
think-
get it. We know what we're
We know what we're saying.
because we want the analytical, the critical thinking part of it all. We want it. We want the. I can't do small talk,
Yeah.
and this is why.
Yeah.
I
Well, no,
wanna know,
and that's as this and that's a good way to put it. Like as the
Yeah.
season has progressed, like the people who are like, I hate Skylar, it starts to feel like small talk.
It starts to feel like
That
small
literally
talk. You're
starts to feel
only
like small talk.
seeing the
'Cause
surface.
it's like
You're
how,
not going
like-
deeper than that. You don't. Yeah, she sucked.
Yeah, the
She
first
should-
season, yeah, I could
she
understand being like,
sucked.
oh my god, yeah, like this is kind of like not cool. But even then, I said that from the beginning. I was like, Skylar is a very specific type of person, like, and
Yeah.
she's been her, and like what she's wanted and needed, I think was like very blanket at the beginning. Like
Mhm.
she's very like black and white, like
Mhm.
she's suburban housewife,
She has a kid.
stay at
She's
home
a
mom,
mom,
like sham,
yeah.
like yeah, like she just wants to have simple things. And like
She wants
just be good-
security. She wants to raise her kids.
just
She wants to make her
be
dinner. Yeah.
good with budgeting. She wants to have family time and have her kids and like live obviously like a simple life. Like that's
Right.
what she wants. She wanted a simple life, simple wife, simple life. And I feel
she
like
got a meth.
and that's
cooking.
yes, she got like a meth manufacturing husband, which like I can, and that's where it's like, okay, when you look at the layers now, we start pulling things apart. It's like, can you understand maybe why it's like flipped this switch in her that she now is like going to go out and like start acting in a specific way because she didn't ask for any of that? And if it's obvious the type of person she was, why did Walter decide that she needed to be a part of his thing? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I
Well,
feel
I
like
also
she was
think
very like
from-
black and white. Like she didn't even know what a MILF was. Like you think that she wants to be married to or dealing
she
with or tied down to somebody
to
who's a
dr-
meth manufacturer?
drug
No.
dealer?
There's
Yeah.
a girl out there that would love Walter. And she'd
Absolutely.
be all
Ride
about
or
that.
die
She would
all
be
day,
up on
baby.
that. Yeah. And that's
They're
great.
out there and they're fine and they're caring.
Yes. No, they're and
They're
she,
gr-
that
she-
girl's
they're just
probably
down
great,
to ride.
but it's not Skylar. So it
No,
comes
it's not
down
Skylar.
to like
That's exactly what it is. It just comes down to like this is not Skylar. It's never gonna
And
be
if
Skylar.
and if he was married to her for that long, that's why I was like, oh, is she gonna switch and like we're gonna get like this ride or die
I
kind of
would've
situation?
loved
But it's like
that,
obviously
but
like this
no.
episode tells me no.
No.
Like I think before like still, but after this, like the end of that, like her being
I
like,
think she's gonna get a little bit
I
more.
know this is your fault.
Loosey goosey, but nothing she's doing isn't tied to some type of like revenge almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And too, it's
Yeah.
like the fact like she is dedicated to the person that she was at the beginning of the
Yeah.
episode. Simple wife, simple life, because she's still not willing to tell Walt Jr. Things like that. Like she is
Yeah.
not she is willing to let it be her
That's
fault.
crazy.
Like she's
She
willing
really
to like
is, and that's the thing is like she really is making sacrifices. Like she literally stood there and was the bad guy because she doesn't want the memory of his father tainted.
yes, like
That's great. Like that's actually massive. You know, like it really truly is.
yeah, so it's like I don't know, like
but-
yes, like she slept with somebody else and like infidelity, like in a
But she
marriage,
was
like
already
isn't cool,
done.
but like
she was already done.
Like I feel like that they had one good last fight on the couch. I forget what episode that was, and you could just
yeah, and
tell.
she was still pregnant.
Yeah, and you
she
could
was just
just
like,
tell.
and you still don't get it. Like you
Yeah,
watch her
like you
see,
could
like,
tell.
You
I was
still
like,
don't
that's her.
understand Why
I was
I'm
like,
upset.
she's done now.
Yeah.
Like I was like, there, she's not coming
checked out.
back.
It's
Like
done.
she's that's done.
Bye.
Yep.
Oh.
So well, and whatever, but like that's what it's like. Yeah, like I
Such a
think
good
there could be
episode.
like a whole podcast or like conversation,
oh.
like in depth on like
We're gonna
where do
create a
these
different
characters-
timeline where we have free time and it's going
Yeah, where there's
down.
free time, and then we could do that.
Can someone create another day of the week so we can make this happen?
Yeah, yeah.
That would be my passion project. If I had free time and could do that and I didn't work, God, how many hours a week? But yeah, guys, so
Yeah.
thank you for watching us and let us know if you want to listen to that podcast.
Or like I just want to know too, like are there people out there that like see what we're seeing about Skylar that's like it's not just such a blanket statement of being
Yeah.
like, oh, I hate Skylar. I feel like that's all I see. This whole show is just turning into people telling me that they hate Skylar, and I'm like, okay, but like there's so much more going
But,
on.
like, why do you hate
Yeah,
her?
like why do you feel that way?
Can we have an like a more explanation versus just like
let's unpack it. Like I want to know, are there people out there who also have unpacked this the way that we are right now? Because to me, that's a good conversation.
it's a good conversation.
Yeah, so maybe, yeah, let us know. But all right, guys, yeah, we'll see you on the next episode.
See you guys.
Bye.